Welcome to another Pop Dissected Podcast. Recently, we just talked about Avril Lavigne's album, Love Sucks, but she's officially hitting the road on the Love Sux Tour, and the setlist is, well, disappointing to say the least. As of now, our setlist generally goes Cannonball, Bite Me, What the Hell, Here's to Never Growing Up, Complicated, My Happy Ending, Smile, Losing Grip, Flames, Love It When You Hate Me, Love Sucks, Girlfriend, Boys Lie, Skater Boy, Head Above Water, and finally, I'm With You. Now, this is a 16-song setlist. While that's suitable and very typical for Avril, she's done as many as 19 songs, such as on the Black Star Tour and the Bonez Tour. Given how many albums Avril has, let's reorganize this setlist to better prioritize her new album. I know I'm not happy with it, and fans have spoken about it extensively. As we continue, let me know what songs you want Avril to play live. My goal, like I did with my Loverfest setlist episode, will be to try and incorporate every album, emphasizing on the new one. Since Avril's setlist ranges from 16 to 19 songs generally, let's go with an 18-song set with 2 reserved for the encore, totaling to 20. We'll do this a bit differently this time around. Instead of going through the whole reworked setlist, I'm going to pick out the songs I think would be good from each album, and then we'll fit them together. So, let's get into it. Let Go is most known for Complicated, Skater Boy, and I'm With You. Losing Grip, of course, is a favorite, but for now, let's only include these 3 aforementioned songs. Under My Skin, similarly, is hallmarked by 3 standout tracks. Don't Tell Me, My Happy Ending, and Nobody's Home. So, we're going to throw those in there. The Best Damn Thing primarily is known for Girlfriend, but I'm also going to include When You're Gone. Goodbye Lullaby will receive What the Hell and Smile. Self-titled and Head Above Water, I'm only going to include Here's to Never Growing Up and the title track, Head Above Water. This leaves us with 8 more slots, which allows us to cover 8 out of the 12 songs off Love Sucks, which is far better than the 5 she plays now. So we already have Cannonball, Boys Lie, Bite Me, Love When You Hate Me, and the title track. I think we're definitely going to include Deja Vu, Avalanche, and Dare to Love Me, so we can have another emotional track. That gives us 20 songs, so let's arrange them. Typically, I do like to have some thematic progression when thinking about setlist, but this will definitely be a very high-energy, fast-paced show with only one section dedicated to slower tracks. Even with that, I will still try to create some type of story. For our first act, we'll still open with Cannonball, since it's a great opener. While initially conceiving My Happy Ending as the next track, I think Boys Lie is just too good not to follow up Cannonball, like it does on the album. Perhaps if My Happy Ending received an updated arrangement to steer more into rock and not so grunge, it could work as the second song of this act. But let's stick with Boys Lie. Here's to Never Growing Up is a great follow-up, keeping that energy high, but we're going to move from the angsty Screw You songs into ones a bit more about having fun and letting go. Then we'll close the act with song 4, What the Hell, which definitely still keeps with the motif of the forget you kind of energy. As of now, we're following the current set list to a bit of a T, so for Act 2, let's change it up a bit. I imagine my first 3 songs for this act will really be one after the other, since I do think there could be an interesting potential to really blend these songs into a giant medley of sorts. So I'm thinking Girlfriend, Love It When You Hate Me, and then My Happy Ending. I think it tells a mini story almost, and as I mentioned, if we gave My Happy Ending a tweak to its arrangement, it could be pretty fitting while still maintaining its originality. Now, Avril doesn't really do mashups or medleys from what I looked at her setlist, but I'd like to clarify this is not a mashup, one song seamlessly bleeding into the next one. I don't like putting Girlfriend this early in the set, honestly, but I'm going to try to mesh certain styles, sounds, and stories together with these songs. So for my set, I'm going to have to put it there. I think since we progressively take the energy down a bit with My Happy Ending, especially in its outro, we can close Act 2 with a slow song, Don't Tell Me. This will take us into our acoustic, slow, emotionally driven section. Continuing on with this sound, we're going to open this with Dare to Love Me. We'll go into Nobody's Home before transitioning into When I'm Gone. Then we'll close out with Head Above Water. This is a cool collection of songs, I think. Dare to Love Me has Avril asking her partner if their love is real. So it's fitting the absolute destruction of love follows with Nobody's Home. Then we yearn for the loss of that love before finding our inner strength with Head Above Water. Chef's kiss in my opinion. I think Avalanche would be a great start to the next act since it's lyrically about struggling, so it works off the heels of Head Above Water. Deja Vu, which follows Avalanche on the album, has to come next. There's a lot of wonderful seamless transitions on the Love Sux album, so we're going to utilize that for the live show. Love Sux will come next. I just find it fitting, and it's a great song to have super close towards the end of the show. I didn't know where else to put Smile, honestly, and I guess you could swap it with What the Hell, since that track would probably fit better there. So actually, we're going to do that. Smile will come at the end of Act 1, and we'll put What the Hell right here. The next two songs will be Bite Me and then Skater Boy. We'll have an encore of I'm With You and then Complicated. So let's run down our set list real quick. Act 1 will be Cannonball, Boys Lie, Here's to Never Growing Up, and then Smile. Act 2 will be Girlfriend, Love It When You Hate Me, My Happy Ending, and Don't Tell Me. Act 3 will be Dare to Love Me, Nobody's Home, When You're Gone, and then Head Above Water. Act 4 will be Avalanche, Deja Vu, Love Sux, and What the Hell. Act 5 is Bite Me and Skater Boy, and the encore is I'm With You and Complicated. Honestly, I can't say I'm the biggest fan of how a bulk of Love Sux and Let Go tracks are flooded at the end of the set list. Really, the last handful of songs. We literally have 4 of the 8 Love Sux tracks within the final 8 songs. We just have a lot of songs that go against each other, some work with each other, but I do think this is pretty suitable. I know not everyone cares about how the setlist is laid out, but more so hearing their favorite songs or more of the album the tour is supporting. So that is my shot at reworking Avril Lavigne's Bite Me Tour setlist. Let me know in the comments which songs you wish were being toured and if you have another idea for the setlist. And if there's another artist who you wish had a different setlist, let me know down in the comments. Thank you all so much for listening. I'd like to quickly shout out my channel members before we wrap up this video. Skyhawker, Daniel Barron, Steven, David Vosmediano, Carl Dillinson, and Davis Lundergan. Thank you all so much for your support. If you'd like to help decide future video topics and get special comment and name badges, then I'd love to have you as a channel member. I'll see you all next time.